Ocean, water, heart, whoo, Captain Planet. Okay, anyways, keep going. Now here, we're going to be talking about potholes, construction, earthquakes, landslides, and falling coconuts and rocks. Yep, I said coconuts, yes, it is a thing. Alright, the number one thing, the worst thing about the earth here on the islands is that there are a lot of potholes, man. We don't need to go to Disneyland because we got our own Hawaiian roller coaster right here, woo, on Dillingham Boulevard. And there's a lot of construction going on, especially on the Nimitz Highway, because they're building the rail system. So it's gonna take a lot of traffic. There's gonna create a lot of traffic on that one part too. There's almost no earthquakes on this side, on this island, Oahu, but Big Island has a lot more earthquakes. Just want to talk about that as well. I'm not trying to make them sound bad or anything or scared to live there, but it's just the thing that happens there. And landslides is also something that happens too, more in the mountainsides and the valleys. Oahu had a few where it had to shut down some highways. The only two highways going through the middle. There's two highways or freeways or whatever, and when one of them shuts down, the other one gets really crazy, really backed up. So that's something you have to prepare for as well, just in case. If you can, if it's gonna take hours to go home, just watch a movie, catch a movie. If you have friends or family, sleep at their place. Whoo, you'll get back in the nighttime, take a nap or something. But yeah, you always have to have a lot of contingencies. And I will create like a worksheet or PDF so that you guys can get all this stuff down. I will do that later. All right, falling coconuts. And falling coconuts is a thing, and rocks. So the ones in the palm trees in Waikiki, though, or they maintain that diligently, so it doesn't hurt anybody. But if you do go outside of Waikiki, be wary of all the palm trees. Don't try to always check before you lay under one. Always check to see if they have any coconuts. If they do, don't go under that one. Yeah. They are lethal. It sent some people to the hospital already, the wild ones. So, yeah, always check. All right. Falling rocks, like if you go if you go hiking or you're around cliffs, you definitely gotta always watch out for that too as well. All right, gonna move on to the next one. All right. So now we are on wind, which includes hurricanes, power outages, clothing, debris, sunburn and heat strokes, and birds and chickens. This is like everything, we're just putting everything together here. Now, just to remind you that we did have a bad week of storms in March. So remember, or anytime there's a storm anywhere in Hawaii, there might be a power outage. Always be prepared for that. You gotta have candles, flashlights, backup water. If you have backup power, great. It can be expensive to get that, but if you live in an area that does have a lot of power outages, you gotta wanna have that. Phone banks, not phone banks, sorry, power banks for your phones. Charge your cell phones. Yeah. Some places around the islands had to go weeks without power. And this all might sound scary, but it's just to prepare you if something happens. 99.99% of the time we are safe because the other islands on Oahu were safe because all the other islands protect us from the bad weather. So while you're in Waikiki sipping your Mai Tais, oh yeah, everyone else on the other islands is like, we're gonna die! So if you're in the other islands, please, you gotta be diligent and you gotta have your own safety kit, your own survival kit. You gotta have like all these rations and canned food, jugs of water and all that. All right, moving on. Now, Hawaii is known to be windy. There's a lot of trade winds. So you gotta hang on to your hats and your glasses and scarves because it might fly away, even if you're wearing it. and debris. You gotta be careful of flying debris. Trees, some branches that'll be flying around, chairs, umbrellas. When it's windy, you gotta be extra careful. It's like that. Especially if you're driving, um, you gotta make sure that you're watching anything that's in the wind, because you don't want that hitting your car and blinding your all over your windshield or whatever. Sunburn. I know this is the sun, not the wind, but you gotta wear sunscreen often and a lot here in Hawaii. You can have a nice tan, but also like it can damage your skin. Heat stroke is a thing here in Hawaii. In the summertime, you gotta stay hydrated. Get out of the sun as much as you can, or stay in the water as much as you can as well. But yeah, be careful of that. Stay hydrated. Birds and chicken. There's a lot of birds. Some of them are the Hawaiian ones, so it's protected. You cannot touch that. Like the state bird is the nene. But there's a lot of birds and a lot of chickens. Don't feed the chickens. Don't feed the birds. Just let them eat their food on their own. Because yeah, they can create a lot of destruction